Week blessings. Welcome, welcome to the week ahead, the little nudge that Spirit wishes to share with you. Enjoy when you have a moment to have some tea, or some water, to sit, to hydrate, to listen, to receive whichever messages, and leave the rest. So if you choose, I'll first be working with the Pure Magick, and then afterwards we'll step in and connect to who wishes to share some messages with us today. Let yourself take some breaths and ground. Connect to the earth, connect to your body. And breathe from your heart, from your center, out into the cards. Share your wishes. Your wants, your needs. Message for the collective, for transitioning into September. Two jumped out. Wow. The first card for Pure Magick Oracle is mantra medicine. Mantra. Such a beautiful word. I've worked a lot with mantra in my studies and practices with yoga. And what I can share, it's a way of connecting to the sound, the feeling, and the collective sound that has shared the same feeling, the same intentions in that same song, that same prayer. So be it however, yes, I'm getting a lot of like devotional sound. Be it prayer, be it song, be it actual mantras. Command, song, incantation, containment. Yes. The beautiful thing, I'm getting a lot from the containment, taking some breaths, because sometimes when you hear of contain, you feel like, wait a second, I'm trying to expand and I don't want to be contained. I don't want to be restricted. I don't want to have things feel. But then you're like, wait a second, containment also carries the feelings of safety and protection. Feeling what in sound and in this mantra medicine, in your prayer, in your agency of what you choose to speak. When I remember when I first worked with one of the mantras, the Gayatri mantra. Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. I worked with that going to work, taking the bus, walking to classes for 3 days. And what that did is that in sometimes the things that would have brought up a different response in me, I had this sound that was like, it's all good. It's all okay. You're connected. And things did. Things became more easeful in how I interacted, even with the bus driver to the other people on the bus. So this might seem like it's a bit of a rambling, but that's what it's bringing up to share, of this, like, working with sound can assist in clearing the mind of all that is like moving through because of the external chaos. And so it's discovering how to have, or how your body and how your spirit naturally have ways to protect, strengthen, give you a container so that you can rest within in ease when needed. So to bring some music and some even devotional sounds from your mouth now, this week. Practice it for a bit. See how many days you get if you're interested in doing that. And commit to those days and honor if the commitment shifts or things change, and learn from them. And then the next card, oh goodness, Burning Man. I've been working a lot with fire for the past 3 weeks, so it's interesting that this comes up. If this is a fire card, just as this was an air card. So think air, fire. We're moving into like a point that all this shifting of our internal equilibrium, we can feel capable of stoking the fire to transmute, to shift, to alchemize things on a collective or communal scale. That's the potential. And if that scares you at this point in time, then to feel that that is on an individual level, a collective level of all the aspects of yourself, and to see how you can alchemize and accept them all, and see how in that acceptance you can potentially use the power of your inner flame, your internal fire, to melt things into gold or into different form. This is a special process in, look at this, even it says supreme prayer, and back to the song and incantation. That's like the ripples of what you began, right? Sometimes when we think we blow into fire, that it's just like the bellows, right? It's really close to the fire. But what I'm getting from this is that feel more so that your song, your ways of being devotional and connected, again, personal agency, being able to feel safe within your being, that ripples through the air and collects and like gathers from other people's prayers. And that helps to burn the effigy. You know, Burning Man is that idea of that it was a collective endeavor, right? It took months for a whole community to put together a Burning Man. And then to burn it, it was a very, very significant thing. This is collective magic that will help a lot for the rebirth of a greater mini. Wow. Thank you, Pure Magick Oracle. And we have a couple minutes left. So let's see if there's an angel, an ancestor, a symbol from this beautiful deck by Kyle Gray. Let yourself choose if you wish to leave and receive at another time, or if you're able to ground and breathe once again. But this time as well, open your branches, open to above and around you, as well as within. They're already jumping. Oh. Welcome. Welcome, angels. First family of El. Welcome, the elements. The ancestors, most benevolent and beloved. As soon as I look at the card, I looked up at the time of this video, 11:44. 11:44. If you ever want me to make a video on the significance and energetic code that 144 is, I'd be happy to. But there's not enough time on this one. Welcome. Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Back to sound. Just think of how being more cognizant of sound and how that moves. And the beauty of even prayer and mantra is that it moves from the sound of your lips, or even just from the sound within your mind, into other areas of your body, and allows things to settle and ground, as well as open and receive. And so feel that over time, that practice is then going to be able to bring forward the sound from your soul. There's a lot of messages from this card. Let yourself breathe into it. See where your eye goes. Accept the feelings that it ignites and activates within the body. Let yourself receive connection to your star ancestors. And then look at that word follow. Follow the voice of your soul. For then being connected and being able to sound and share from that place and that space more easily, you will have no doubt and trust completely your path, your life journey, and the cycles that you may be in, and where there is still yet to go. You can trust then that your body will share the communication of how to prepare for parts of the journey, so that when things a little bit wild or chaotic show up in your life, there's a readiness, there's a capacity to move through it. And also the beauty of star kin is that a lot of the time they come because many are them. There's not as much of a singularity or an individuality of an individual being, like this, like one image of a person that could have actually been a, community of different star beings coming together to make that form that we see. So in seeing, and knowing that you're connecting to potentially many, when they say also this kind of they're sharing this path, follow the voice of your soul, the guidance of where you are moving towards, the visions that you are ready to co-create with all that come in, or all that are of you and can assist you. So many. As many as the stars. Okay, I am back. That was like an end transmission from the Star Ancestors for a second. I looked at the time and was like, oh my goodness, I can't do it for IG. And then realized I was doing it for YouTube, and I'm like, yay, I can take my time. So here is just a recap and any additional messages that come through for this week's collective message. And with a collective message, take what resonates and leave the rest, and trust that it's for someone else. Mantra medicine, command, song, incantation, containment. Yes, there's something of that sound work as well, that the containment is drawing in the sound and energy and attention and focus, all of that towards a certain point, towards, right? So it's like if you're singing, spelling, all of that type of stuff, mantra work, it is bringing that energy towards that center. And as you connect more so to your center, then you can allow that to almost be like your burning point, your lighthouse, your beacon. Because I see also the rays that are coming off. There is a hand raised, but they are grounded. So it's knowing, the collective intention is knowing that it is of benefit and stability for you. It'll allow you to feel grounded, settled, and more connected to the abundant love and support of the earth. While also having a hand raised, able to share some of that medicine. And not to feel that the medicine has to be, there's any restrictions or boundaries. Like the containment is within you. There is the what comes forward. It could be kind word. It could be presence. It could be support to someone at this time. That is medicine. Presence is medicine. You are a gift. You carry that globe. And then look where the globe is behind the fire, behind the mountains even. That globe might be the sun, might be what's within, collectively collaborating and gathering towards a point outside of self. There's a lot of joy within this card. I know it looks a little wild. A lot of liberation. I see. 3 of Cups, celebration, supreme prayer, collective power. Yes. How does it feel to be free, to be liberated? Have you tapped into that in areas of your body? That's what this is preparing for. You can contribute to the collective effigy. All that you are ready to share in offering and in celebration to this beautiful collective shift. This is also an inspiration card. I'm getting, look at it, what it inspires in you. Where does your mind or your heart go? Your feelings go? What do you start to think of, feel of, and wish to do and create and experiment with? And not to feel that then is like the 100% thing that you're going to do for the rest of your life. Whoa! You know, it's to honor that creativity will add to the journey, and you can have multiple ways. So as many as the stars again. The stars always share the ability to add a plural to things. And feel what that means. That there doesn't have to be one way, there can be multiple ways. What does that liberate within you? What other things do you wish to bring into your week, into your life? This is beyond the week. This is vision. Vision, inspiration. This is some good inner feeling, thought, sensory exploration this week. Meditate on that. All right. Thank you all for sharing and breathing and grounding together. I share gratitude to all the information, the ancestors, the energy, the sound that moved through. I give gratitude to the crystal keepers, Rose, fire, air, earth, water. Silence is nice. Allow some space and silence as well this week. Enjoy. Blessings.